All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all about my day yesterday. Oh, I'm so sad for my baby. So the kids got like this I read Teddy what test? I read test that the state of Indiana, I think just Indiana or whatever. I don't know if it's further than that, but I know it's a lot of schools. They have to pass the I read test to go to fourth grade now. And of course, I have a third grader that has to pass the test. And I feel bad because y'all, yesterday, she was so ecstatic that she thought she passed the IRE test by 2 points. Turns out she passed the iReady test, which is a math test, by 2 points. And now she has to go to summer school to do the IRE test. But it's okay because at first I was just like, dang, I was happy yesterday thinking she passed, but like I just found out this morning, like a minute ago, that that wasn't correct. That's why I was like, let me confirm with your teacher. I was telling her all yesterday, like, you sure? Like, we got to confirm because this is the second time she thought she passed the test. But the teacher did tell me she missed the passing score by 5 points. So for me, that gives me hope that we can get you together for the summer, right? Like, I'm finna be on my daughter, her butt, okay? I'm finna be her butt to pass this test for the summer because we're not repeating the third grade. And I'm not gonna lie, even if she has to repeat the third grade, it's okay. I had to repeat the second grade myself. So it's not gonna make you or break you as a person. I just don't want her to go through some shit she already went through. Like, waste of time, waste of life. Fuck. It's annoying. So no. I would like her to pass and go on to the fourth grade and yeah, be done. So, but I just feel bad for these kids. Like, they just holding them back if they ain't passing that test. But at the same time, I think it's a little better than the no kid left behind thing because they pushed their ass on through even if they didn't know nothing. Like, you would be a high school goddamn dropout because you should have stayed back a grade 5 years ago or whatever. But so yeah, that's my bad news. But I want to share how I'm feeling ever since. I know like all my videos kind of been like about my ex, but y'all, who you date and who you mess with is such a big part of your life. God, it's a big part of your life. Like, it's like having kids, literally. Like, you're gonna see this person every day. You're gonna think of this person every day. You're gonna do stuff for this person every day. Like, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, and to have that man out of my life, like 100%. Let me. It's funny because I went and got some house stuff, clean up, to really scrub our toilets because he had boys. And that toilet was nasty, okay? The toilet was nasty. And I went and got like the little tabs, the toilet pods that you put in the tank and turn the water blue and all that. I went and got that and I'm just like, damn, that's refreshing. Like, it's so simple. Like, that thing, it just felt so refreshing. Let me put my car sticker in my window. It felt so refreshing. And wait, when do I got till 29th? That's when Boys and Girls Club in. But it was so freaking refreshing to just clean my house. Like, I've been cleaning for the past 3 days. I think I took one day off. Yeah, because I got my key on Monday. And then we start throwing that stuff away. that Monday, I didn't I didn't really clean. I was just like throwing his stuff out Monday. The stuff he didn't want, by the way. Um, it was stuff that he left behind purposely. He went through everything, took everything he wanted, and left everything he didn't want in my house. Just to be a butthole, I think, because the dumpster is right there, but he left it for me to dump. And to be honest, I didn't feel no type of way about it because I was just like, okay, he got into this day until I get in my new locks. So you know what time I get off of work. So you pretty much can go in and out of my house until they change the locks. So my voice is still bad. Sorry. I need to shut up and just let it rest, but I haven't. But he left all that stuff and I thought to myself, like, well, I didn't think nothing of it actually. And when I went to throw it away, like it was therapeutic. Like it actually felt like good to throw his shit away. I've never been the type of person like to be mad at you and like destroy your shit, right? Okay, I've done it before, but I'm not the person to run to do that. Like I'm not we get into it and I'm finna break the TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, I'm gonna have to live with a broken TV. Like, I don't destroy my own shit out of anger either, but it felt so good. Everything we came across that was theirs, trash. Like, fuck them. Trash, trash. And I can only crack up laughing about it now because literally this morning, my daughter went to look under my bed and she like, ugh. I said, what? She said, it's his toy truck, one of his kids' trucks. I said, well, throw it away. She looked like she had the best time throwing that truck away. Like, I'm cracking up. I'm just tickled by the little things that's bringing us joy in the house, right? Yesterday we went to Sky Zone and I bought them a summer pass. For the next 3 months, we can go to Sky Zone every day. And it only cost me $140. And it usually costs like $25, $30 a kid per day, like a day. And on top of that, we get a 20% off discount on food and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, I'm getting a pass every summer, unless we find something else to get a pass for. Like, you can get a beach pass and all that other stuff, but this little hoopty we in right now ain't making it no beach. So I'm hoping this car can really hang in there with me. Please, car, stay with me. Because it's paid off, of course. It's a little hoopty, like I said, but I don't know. I just feel so good, y'all. Like, if you with a toxic man and you like, man, I don't know if I should leave this man. He pay half the bills or whatever. And he got more baggage than you usually would have. Like, let that man go because, boy, it ain't that hard. It's hard. Okay, it is hard. But you think he's helping you? He's not. Like, my situation specifically, I thought because we were good friends. Like, as friends, we would have worked out 100%. That could have been my ride or die friend. I ain't gonna lie. But relationship, oh, no, no, no. And I don't know why I didn't see it before, but it was harder taking care of him and his kids than just taking care of me and mine. Because, like I said, I told myself he's working. Of course, he takes care of his kids. Like, he's bringing food into the house. He's buying gas. If he want to buy his own marijuana, he can buy his own marijuana and I can get some, all that stuff. I tricked myself into believing that was a discount. But boy, these past 5 days have proven me wrong. Like, my house, I would clean some shit and I would leave for work. My kids will leave for school. And when we come back, guess what? It's exactly how we left it. Like, I know that sounds so stupid, but I've been dealing with him for like 3 years, right? Knowing him for like 3 years, I'm gonna say. A year and a half one way, a year and a half other way. 3 years total. And I can honestly say, I don't know how I tricked myself to believe that both times. Like, the first time it was him and his dog. Just him and the dog. Right? Yeah. Drove me crazy. Just him and the dog just drove me crazy. Then this time, it was him, his son, his daughter, his mom, at all different times throughout the year and a half. Drove me fucking wild. Okay? Drove me insane. Last straw. And all I can think to myself is, I ain't gotta share shit now. Like, my kids ain't gotta share shit. I mean, maybe sometimes with each other, but it went from walking through my door with my kids, like say I pick my kids up and I want to get them a smoothie. This is just an example. Like, this didn't happen, but this is a made up example that it would have played out like this. And it got on my nerves. Like, it was back of the brain, mental distraction, clutter, annoyance. I don't know what to call it, but I don't have to deal with it no more. But say I go get my kids, my 2 kids, a smoothie. That's $10. If I come in the house and they still drinking a smoothie, I got 2 to 3 other kids run up to my kids and me saying, "Oh, where our smoothie?" Now I got the guilt feeling, or to avoid the guilt feeling, I bought the smoothies. You get what I'm saying? Like, I bought an extra 2 to 3 smoothies so that everybody is satisfied. And it's like, when we went to Sky Zone yesterday, they jumped their little heart outs for 2 hours straight. And until the place closed, literally 2.5 hours actually. We got them some pizza. The people ended up, we got a whole large cheese pizza, y'all. They ate 2 slices. I ate 2, and it was 2 slices left. So I put the 2 slices on plates, covered them up, and I left it on the table next to my Stanley. But then I'm watching my one daughter jump, my oldest daughter jump. My youngest daughter would say, "I'm thirsty. I'm finna go get the water." She brings the water back with her. So I'm like, no, they're not gonna know it's our table. It's sure enough, we go back to the table, the pizza gone. And I asked them nicely. I wasn't mad or nothing because I figure, you know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh, y'all threw away the pizza." He's like, "Oh, you was still here? I didn't know. I thought, people leave their food or whatever." I was like, "No, it's okay." I was like, "Dang." I was like, "Well, at least y'all ate a majority of it." He's like, "Well, I could get them like the mini personal pizzas made." I said, "Yeah, yeah, that'll work out." The personal pizzas was $7, okay? The large pizza we bought was 16, but we ate a majority of it. Like I said, we ate 6 slices out of 8. And for them to get their little personal pizzas to go, that shit was love. Like, the people in there were so nice. And then I got them a little dessert, little muffin, chocolate muffin to take with them. And it just felt so fucking good to have like a fun day with my kids and it be under $50. Like, the muffins was $6 and the pizza was 16, and the other tiny pizzas, the personal pizzas, was free to replace the ones he threw away. So, but if it was me, dude, his 4 kids and my 2, they would have just said, "Shit, I'm sorry we threw away y'all's pizza." We is not replacing You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have hit so different. Like, on top of the $3.50 muffins, like, I'm not buying 6 kids $3.50 muffin. I'm not lying. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I don't know how I trick my brain into thinking having this man in my life right now is a good thing. Because to be honest, y'all, like, I'm in an era in my life where, like I say, I'm 31. I just turned 31 April 1st. And I don't want to struggle. Like, nobody wants to struggle, obviously, but like, I have the knowledge that I haven't put to action. You know what I'm saying? I have knowledge of ways that I could try to better myself that I haven't put into play yet because I've been distracted with my life stressors. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was my main life stressor. And now that he's not there, I can focus on my goals cuz like I'm in the process of filing bankruptcy right now. Like, I'm paying the attorney just like $100 a check so that when I get up to 1,500, we can start the filing process of it, and then I'm gonna owe him another 1,500. But to think, once I pay this man that half, the first half, that everything could be cut off, like people can stop harassing me. Like, I got debt collectors harassing the hell out of me. And I just want to stop. And that's the last thing I really want to do for myself. Like, on some rush type of thing to better myself is file bankruptcy. Cause they gonna try to garnish my checks. And then I'm gonna be looking like, oops, should have filed bankruptcy. But the fact that I'm in the process, it just makes me feel a lot better because y'all, 2026 has to be a better year. Has to be a better year. We got a 3-day weekend coming this weekend. I was invited to, me and my daughters was invited to my best friend's house for a barbecue. We having a barbecue at work today. And I'm just ready to just get this day on the road. Like, I'm just so happy. Even though my daughter did not pass the iRead test, she passed the iReady test. We're gonna fucking hone in and pass that test. Like, now that all the distractions is out of the house, me and my baby is finna pass the test. I put myself right along with it. Me and my baby, we gonna get her to pass that test. 5 points? You damn near passed it already without me. But now I'm finna help you out. I'm finna tell the teacher what you need me to do. Give me a packet of everything that's on that fucking test so we can work towards it. But if she ends up not passing, it's okay. Cause like I said, I repeated the grade. We gonna get through it. And yeah, but y'all, yeah, that's how I'm feeling today, this morning. I wanted to tell y'all one last thing. I'm cleaning my living room, right? Last night I'm sweeping the living room because that's something I do now before bed. Because now, I've always wanted to do this anyway, but I always had a man tell me I'm nasty, but they don't never do the things I do. So it's kind of weird to me that a man could be like, you nasty. But like, I've never seen you scrub walls or toilet or like mop for real. Like, you don't clean, you like tidy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I tidy too, but like, you don't clean. But anyway, I was sweeping the floors and I got a little hot and I looked up because I don't know, I was just like on some hot. And I realized I got a ceiling fan. Now, mind you, that sounds stupid. I knew I had a ceiling fan. But it dawned on me like, bitch, it's a fan. Like, it ain't just decor. Like, it ain't a chandelier, bitch. It gives you wind. Like, it gives you air. I must have turned that ceiling fan on and was just looking at it. And this morning I went to tell my kids, I said, did y'all remember we had a ceiling fan? They was like, dang, no. My kids didn't realize we had a ceiling fan either. Like, it's like we knew, but like we don't turn it on, like, to be a fan. So it kind of like we turn on the light, but we use the switch. We don't use the little string on the ceiling fan. You know what I mean? It has a string for the light and it has a string for the fan. We always use the wall switch to turn the light on, but last night I'm like pulling the string and I'm like, wait a minute, it's another string. And the fucking fan went on. And I ain't gonna lie, I got a little scared for a second because that thing goes fast as hell. Like, I really gotta focus because the fact that I've been so stress filled, anxiety filled, overstimulated, overwhelmed in my own house to the point where I forgot I had a ceiling fan, that just does something to my system. Like, it just tickles the fuck out of me to know now that them people was out of my house. I noticed the little things like how dirty that fucking toilet was. Like, it never mattered to me before. Because we got 2 bathrooms. I clean my bathroom. And I always let my girls use my bathroom because they was like, that bathroom nasty. They peeing on the toilet. And I'm like, I'll go clean the toilet off, y'all. Y'all peed on the toilet. They daddy go in there like, yeah, lift the toilet seat and wipe it off. After I cleaned that fucking toilet, y'all, it felt like I had a new house. I went and got like the blue stuff you put at the bowl, on the bowl, whatever. I put the tablet in the tank for the water to turn blue. The little sticky thing you stick on the side. I cleaned the hell out that toilet. And when I tell you, it just smells so fresh. Like, it cracked me up because I didn't give a damn about that bathroom or that toilet when they stayed there. Didn't give a damn. And on top of that, I get to shine my sink, my kitchen sink at night. That wasn't a thing. With 6 kids in your house, you make breakfast, your kitchen is fucking ruined. You make lunch, it's ruined. You make dinner, it's ruined. But when it's just 3 of y'all, and y'all wasn't there for breakfast or lunch, and all y'all gotta do is clean up behind yourself for dinner, simple as fuck. And not to mention, we had sloppy joes the other day. Not yesterday, but day before yesterday. We had sloppy joes. And, yesterday we went to Sky Zone and had the pizza. So I'm finna eat my sloppy joes today. Like, food did not roll over in that house. That's another thing. Like, when they was there, it did not fucking last long. He spent $300, $350 on food. With food stamps, of course. But I don't get food stamps. He did. He spent $350 on food. And in 2 weeks, it was gone. 2 weeks, it was gone. My kids, that shit is finna last. And I just feel so good that I just got this raise. Like, the only thing I need to work for me is this car. I need this car to hang in there. And I need a babysitter for summer school now. I need to find a way to get her home from summer school now. I really wish she would have passed the test, but I'm okay with knowing that it's only 5 points away from passing, and we're gonna fix that. Like, we're gonna get my baby passed. That's the goal this summer, along with celebrate her birthday in June. But we're gonna get her right. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to share my morning thoughts with y'all. I'm gonna try to start recording in the afternoon, but like I said, it's only been 5 days since they've been out of my apartment, and I'm trying to regulate myself. So I feel like once I'm regulated and I'm back comfortable with everything, I've been telling my friends this too. My friends been all my different friends been calling me on different days. It's so crazy. People I haven't talked to, like Vanessa, Christian, Abigail, Kenton, like Trayshawn. Like I got in contact with all my friends and haven't talked to their ass in months. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to share that with y'all. An update of how things going, how it's feeling, or how I'm feeling, how the girl's feeling. And I can't believe I ever let a man take our peace like that. Like, never again. Never again. But y'all have a good morning, and I'll see you in the next one.